So we've been getting a lot of requests on more lending videos, please. And so here you go. I want to remind you, this YouTube channel is for you. So anything you want to see, drop it in the comments below. We do create videos specifically for you. They are free. The only cost of admission is a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video with someone you think this can serve. We are not gamblers. We strategically invest in DeFi and get the best of both worlds, including cash flow and bull run bag appreciation. And you can play the lending game in multiple ways. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through some of my protocols, my well over $250,000 lent over different protocols, and how I play the game. So I'm going to kind of skip the part where you can find top lending protocols. If you want a video specifically on that, let me know, and I'll take you through a few platforms where you can actually find awesome opportunities. But, you know, the big ones, AAVE, Compound, Venus, Navi, AlphaFi, if you're into that kind of thing, and we'll go through some of these. I'll also show you the capital I have. Like on this wallet, I've got roughly $200,000 worth of ETH and BTC lent out, and then I, take on debt and I go yield farm with this, which is right now in a ETH BTC pool over on VFAT, making me ridiculous returns. So you can play it that way. Maybe you have a bull run bag and you don't want to give up those assets. You don't want to sell them. You could lend them, borrow against them, create yield with this, or you could just lever up and buy more of those assets and even loop this once or twice, which, by the way, if you want a video specifically on looping, do let me know. It's just a fancy way of saying take it on leverage. Obviously, you're longing the market. So again, I got roughly $190,000 lent on this wallet. I'm going to flip to my other wallet. There we go. I got $63,000 of this stable coin lent on base. Why do I have this? Well, I take profit from my portfolio and then I inject it and I lend it out single-sided. And then guess what I can do? I can deploy this when the markets have a pullback and I'm earning yield on my profits. So I've got 63,000 on base. I've got 25,000 on Polygon. So we're well over 250 already. I know I have some on BNB, and then I've got some sitting on some other protocols, but you get the point. You can either lend out, Bitcoin or ETH or alts or whatever you want to lend out, borrow against it, go deploy that capital, create yield, create cash flow, or you can just lever up. On AlphaFi, I still have $27,000 earning me some yield. This is all Lent, and my Lent SUI is earning me, there we are, 15%. Really awesome on something I'm long-term bullish on. Over on Navi, I've got another $17,000 lent, my USDC making around 10%, which is awesome. So again, probably more like 300K plus. And that does fluctuate. Sometimes it's $500,000, sometimes it's 100 grand, depending what the markets are doing. Remember, this isn't necessarily a set it, forget it for the next 2 years. Crypto and DeFi moves fast, and so we do have to adjust. And if you can strategically adapt to market conditions, you can be amazed at the yields you can earn. It still blows my mind that people are sleeping on this, or they're still doing the click, pray, hope I make some profits strategy, which is a losing strategy, and most people lose because of it. So now that I hopefully showed you that I am invested, I'm not just theory spreadsheet. Most of these YouTube guys just show a spreadsheet or they show $5,000 or $10,000 invested. And I'm like, dude, we've worked with over 1,500 members, 400 fast track clients, and helped deploy over $25 million of capital into DeFi. So we have a really unique kind of front row seat at what goes on in the DeFi world, what works, what doesn't. And this is a proven, time-tested strategy. So you can, whatever platforms you want to lend on, which again, I can do a video if you request it in the comments below. You could either lend out your BTC or ETH or alts so you don't have to sell them. That's taking for granted that you're obviously long on those assets. And then you can choose to borrow stablecoin if you so choose to, which obviously there's no point of locking this up in a smart contract if you're not going to leverage it up in some way. So if you're not planning to borrow against it, then just don't lend it. But let's say you want to, you lend it, you could borrow stablecoins, then you could go create yields with it. Or again, you can use that to buy more assets. And I do see people doing this, is they don't want to get rid of their alts or they don't want to get rid of their blue chips, so they lend out the blue chips and then buy more alts with it. But again, remember, you're going long and you're taking on leverage. So you have to be careful you don't over leverage yourself, because if the markets have a temporary pullback, you could get liquidated. Let me know if you want me to do a really detailed video on that. Now, what I like to do, and again, you could do this in a couple ways, but from those yields, I take profits, and then I take those profits and I lend them out because my money is always working for me. That is just a rule that I stick to. My goal is to have $2 million during the next bear market lent out in stablecoins. Do the quick math on that. That could be, $300 $400K a year that I can use to keep building my bull run bag with, and obviously providing liquidity during a bear market. But right now, we're pretty bullish. So I can lend out that stable coin, earn yield on it, and when the opportunity presents itself, I can buy the dips, and then I can take those assets, make a quick profit as the markets rebound, but also lend it out, granting me the ability to take on more leverage. Then I can start this all over again. And that allows me to keep my portfolio healthy. Like week over week, my LTV, my loan to value ratio just gets healthier and healthier because I'm either stacking more stable coins that I could quickly pay back my debt if the markets had a really quick pullback and I just had to keep my loan to value healthy, or I buy those dips and then I add that into my Lent positions on AAVE in this instance, and automatically my loan to value ratio stays healthy. And then when the markets rebound, which they inevitably will in a bull market, then I can borrow more and again, rinse and repeat. And by the way, what I typically do when it comes to yield farming right now is either extremely correlated, or I don't mind being in a BTC USDC or a ETH USDC even as the markets climb. Yes, I get converted to USDC, but those are just cash flow plays, and I'm still not missing out on the appreciation of these assets. Please let me know if this makes sense. Let me know in the comments if you have any follow-up questions. We do these videos for you. This YouTube channel is by DeFi investors for DeFi investors. We don't talk about anything we don't do. Our team is now 11 strong. They're all doing DeFi full-time. And so there's like this vast amount of information that the team shares. In any blockchain or any protocol you can probably think of, we're probably in it. And by the way, we will be bringing the team on these YouTube videos more often because, again, they got knowledge and experience in areas that I don't really venture into. So I think this YouTube channel would be so awesome to start bringing on the entire team, because the amount of information and depth we can go will get so much deeper. So do let me know if you want to see that. Let me know if this video was helpful. Like, subscribe, share this video with someone you think this could serve. This YouTube channel does not grow without your support. And we need, and I hope you feel this way too, we need more people knowing about DeFi. This is the answer to a broken financial system, to corrupt governments, and to banks and Wall Street that make ridiculous profit off your fiat that just keeps losing value. This is the answer. We need more people knowing about it. So with that said, again, like, subscribe, let me know what landed in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.